Welcome back to the Nerds with Chainsaws podcast with your hosts, me, Brett Drogemeyer, and Dalton Wright.
Howdy.
Attempt number 3.
I fucked it up the first time.
It's okay, shit happens.
I'm trying to undo some of my shit here while you start, so I'm sorry if there's a noise.
Oh, it's good. Oh my god. I am drinking a Yingling traditional lager. I don't know. I had to have had this on here before, but I actually am not 100% certain if I ever have just had the original traditional lager. But it's pretty much my go-to beer.
Yeah, I'm trying something way different here. Well, not... It's on par for me, but different to me here. It is going to be a bit of... Fuck, I forgot the jigger. Well, I guess we're free pouring and praying.
Eyeball that shit.
Good old R&R, but a little bit different here. Rum and root beer. I picked up a new rum. When we were in Kansas City over the weekend, we went to Total Wine and Spirits. And picked up a rum that's a little fancier than what I usually get. It is called Flor de Caña, which just stands for flower of the sugar cane. So, it's a sugarcane rum. It is, at least they tout, the first spirit to be carbon neutral in its distillation.
Interesting.
So, zero emissions put out, essentially, or if they put emissions out, they make up for it somewhere else. Allegedly, there's not much information on the bottle itself, but on their website, they allegedly are aged in rum and bourbon barrels.
I can get behind that.
To their main thing here.
I can get behind that. Pretty much anything you age in whiskey barrels, at least alcohol-wise, makes it better.
Let's see, they've been a company since 1890, and so this is the 130-year anniversary bottle. I'm trying to find, where did I see the aged in whiskey barrels part at? Can click.
Is it in the About section?
Man,
That sounds like some place where that would be.
I don't even see About on here. Oh, here we go. Portfolio of premium rums, naturally aged in bourbon barrels. So the one that I have is the Extra Seco Reserva number 4. So what that means is extra dry of the Reserve collection, which is their bottom line. It's their premium collection, but premium's the lowest they sell, so it's not really premium, is it? They have premium, super premium, ultra premium, luxury, and ultra luxury.
It's all marketing.
So this is like the cheapest one they sell, and it came in a bit. It still came in a few bucks more than Bacardi, so it's of the more expensive ones that I've bought, but it's still not like super expensive. I think it was like maybe $21 a bottle or something like that after tax. So not too bad.
Nothing ridiculous.
But aged for 4 years and then filtered through to make it a clear, transparent wine. According to their website, it's supposed to be light-bodied, which I feel like is wrong, being extra dry. But maybe. I don't know. They're the experts, not me. aroma with notes of sweet almonds and vanilla. Let's see if I get that. It smells like rum. Apparently it's supposed to be notes of white chocolate and orange essence with a dry finish. I doubt I'll pick any of that up. But I'll go ahead and try to pour what I normally would.
Nah, fucking half and half.
I think that looks about right. It's evidently sugar-free, gluten-free, and kosher. Which I think is hilarious if it's sugar-free, considering their name is sugarcane flour.
I was like, how is it sugar-free if it uses sugarcane?
Well, maybe it uses just the flour. I don't fucking know. I don't know much about this. I just picked it up the other day. I haven't drank it yet. And shit. Oh well, I'll pick that up later. I dropped the cap to the root beer.
Damn.
Mixy mixy. I also forgot to get a towel, man. I am out of it right now. Okay. And for the taste test. Yeah, I don't really get much of any of the rum until afterwards. That's probably the dry finish.
Yeah, I could see that also being described as light. Like most of it you don't taste till the drier part on the end. At least that's how I'd describe it. If it was me, it's like there's not a lot up front, and I'd probably call it light bodied.
Yeah, I mean I'd say it's pretty good. Definitely better than Bacardi. I don't know how it'd stack up to the Soggy Dollar. I'd probably have to do a side by side with that.
God damn.
I think it's probably about the same cost as that Soggy Dollar was. Let me look it up.
That bottle looks so fucking cool. I wish it
The
was
Fleur de Cagna.
No, I'm looking on Total Wine right now at their new arrivals for just kind of see what's new. I haven't really browsed like a good liquor store in a while. Not that the ones around me are bad, just they don't get like the new fancy shit in like ever. I'm pretty much stuck with the bone standard stock stuff you can get anywhere. And one of the new ones that I saw on here is Johnny Walker Lunar New Year Edition, Year of the Snake, and it looks fucking cool as hell, but it's also $260 a bottle.
Dude, at that fucking Total Wine place, there was this freaking bottle of, I want to say cognac, in one of their like locked away fancy cases. They had to get a manager to come open. It was like $13,000 or something like that, but it was shaped like a sea serpent.
That sounds fucking cool.
It was fucking dope. I'm gonna try to find it. Total Wine, Kansas City.
Crown Royal came out with a new whiskey, actually, not too long ago.
They're always coming out with weird shit.
This isn't actually anything weird. They're just straight normal whiskey, but it's a 12-year aged one. So that might be pretty good. It's also not like, I mean, it's expensive, but it's not like unobtainably expensive. $50 a bottle.
Yeah, you could get that.
I was like, I wouldn't feel ripped off buying that. That seems reasonable.
Reasonable enough.
They got anything else cool in the spirit category? Not particularly. Churro flavored Baileys. Interesting. They got some Angel's Envy triple oaked. That's new. And that's just Maker's Mark Select. That's not anything super special. But yeah, that Crown Royal looks pretty interesting though. If I might have to pick up a bottle of that and try it, because I honestly just straight like normal Crown Royal I think is a pretty good whiskey. I tend to like the Canadian ones of the
Hold on a second. Cat's going.
of the couple Canadian whiskeys I've tried. I've liked them. Looks like a lot of the beer companies are putting out their holiday beers finally.
Yeah, I haven't really tried too many holiday beers. Mainly just Shiner. They had a Christmas one a couple years ago I tried.
The Holiday Cheer.
Maybe.
Shiner Holiday Cheer. I actually can't try that one, and I really want to.
Why not?
Ale brewed with peaches and pecans.
You'll die.
Yeah, I will die. Which sucks. So, can't have that. Wish I could, but I can't. Sam Adams is putting out their winter stuff. They have two different ones, actually. They have their winter lager and a holiday white ale. And yeah, all the craft breweries are putting out their stuff as well, it looks like. I miss having a nice liquor store though. Like it's the new cool stuff.
Maybe that Soggy Dollar is like more expensive. It's looking like I feel like I didn't pay this much for it, but maybe I did. On their own on Soggy Dollar's own website, it's like $31
Yeah.
for a bottle of that shit. Whereas this stuff was like it was like 18 on the shelf, so after tax came with like 21. Maybe that's just the total wines price for it. If they can get it in bulk and like sell it a bit cheaper, because their Bacardi was like $15. I'm like, I feel like I spend more than $15 for a fifth of Bacardi.
Yeah. I need to get more. Oh, not more necessarily. Well, I do need more. I'm down to 2 bottles. I need to get some more whiskey, and I need to get some new stuff I haven't had before. But again, where I live, it's kind of hard to come by, and the more specialty bottles at our liquor stores are marked up quite a bit. Like
Yeah, I tend to get pretty generic stuff here too.
like I can get like Weller and Buffalo Trace, but it is marked up a good bit. Like I think Cassie, when she worked at the liquor store, got me a thing of Buffalo Trace, and it was like, like $30, whatever. It was whatever MSRP is. Here, if I want to get that same one, I'm spending like 50, 60, $70. It's like, it's good. It ain't that good though. Especially when I can go grab like Jack Daniel's bottled in bond off the shelf for like 30.
Are you actually paying like $60 for a thing of Buffalo Trace?
If I wanted it here, yeah.
Damn.
I would never pay that.
I would not pay that.
People do though, just because of the name. Same with Weller. because it's
Even
allocated.
for the name, like I don't.
It's because it's allocated, so it's very exclusive on what stores can actually get it. So if people find it, they tend to just pay whatever the fuck they're asking for it, not thinking. It's like I can travel a bit. I bet I can find a store that has it for maybe a little bit over MSRP. Not quite that ridiculously much over MSRP though.
So it actually looks like at my preferred store here, which is a Stonehouse. They have a couple of the Flor de Caña bottles. Not this one. They don't have the 4-year clear one, but they have they have the where the fuck did they go? They have the 7-year reserve, which is darker. It's like a gold rum, and they also have a 12-year century rum. Which would be considered one of their ultra premiums.
I really like going into Stonehouse.
We tried. They have these bottles. They're called like Dragon's Breath. I think I maybe told you about them.
Yeah, you told me about them.
We tried them last night, and they were pretty good actually. I thought maybe like the sparkly shit would make it taste weird, but no. The mango one, Cassie liked a lot more. I thought they were both about equal in like how much I liked them. But I think I've also just drank enough of dry wine now that I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't need the super, super sweet stuff. Like, if you're talking like super dry wines, that those are still way too much for me. But I think it was a Moscato, which is like kind of like a midway between dry and sweet. Whereas the mango one was definitely sweeter.
I just don't really like wine, honestly. I've tried it several times and I don't know. At least like normal actual wine. Mead I'll drink the shit out of. I love mead, but mead tends to be a lot sweeter than most like typical wines.
Because it's honey.
Yeah.
Honey wine. I've got some mead downstairs still.
I've been really wanting to get a kit and like try to make my own. I
I've
just haven't
thought
done
about
it
it,
yet.
but I don't have anywhere to do it.
That was my thing. It's like I don't really have any good place to do it at, where it's like nice, cool, dry place that the temperature stays constant in.
This is why I came to the website, was this freaking bottle. I have no idea what it actually is. The bottle looks funny as hell, though. It looks like it got melted. And it's at Stonehouse. The RL Seal 12-year-old finest Barbados rum. It's like a $50 bottle of rum that is supposed to have been... The guy told me in store that it was aged in whiskey barrels for 10 years. And so I kind of want to try it, but I mean, $50, that's a...
Yeah.
For some people, that's whatever, but for me, $50 for a bottle of liquor...
It better be a damn good bottle.
I was over here, like, looking at this Flor de Caña, like, ooh, $20. We're high rolling now. Fucking $50, woof. I mean, what did I pay? I mean, I have a bottle of Crown Apple down there. That's probably like $25-30.
Honestly, don't know the going rate on Crown. I need to get some more Crown Vanilla though. I like that for mixing with soda.
Well, the thing about Crown is, like, you don't get a bad bottle of Crown. Like,
No.
everybody knows that Crown is pretty good. It's not, is it the best whiskey out there? No. But it is far from the worst. It is good.
They are
and even though it's a little pricey, you're gonna enjoy it.
the whiskey itself's good, and they are by far the best people to do flavored whiskey
Oh yeah, I can drink Crown Apple straight.
by a long shot. They are very good at flavoring their stuff. No,
Now,
for
I know
rum
some
though,
other companies, Apple is a rough flavor to do.
yeah,
Like Jack Apple, I've heard pretty horrible things about.
I don't like Jack Daniel's honey either. That shit's not good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people throw up on Jack Honey.
Uh, if you want a good honey flavored whiskey, what's it called? I think it's like wild. Is it Wild Turkey? I think it is. Yeah, Wild Turkey American Honey. That one's pretty good.
So I just haven't drank many whiskeys, so I don't know too much of the like whiskey bourbon profiles.
No, for rum though, I've actually drank a little bit more of my Kraken. I got the Kraken original. Not my favorite. It's a little harsh, but I finally found a bottle of the Kraken Gold at the actually the liquor store where we used to live. Had one, so I picked that up. They had it for a good price too. And the gold I like a lot better than the original. It's a lot smoother and yeah,
Well, yeah,
I don't
your
know.
original Kraken's a very dark spiced rum,
Yeah,
whereas Gold is a bit of an in between clear and dark. It's still spiced. Like Gold's still a spiced rum. You're gonna get those notes, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot
the
easier on you.
I don't know, the original was just kind of, I don't want to say like harsh, but it had a lot of flavor of that from that spicing, and the gold just kind of tones it down a little bit. And you still get the good flavors. And I actually really like that bottle. And looking on Kraken's website now, I guess they just came out with some pre-mixed stuff.
Yeah, I see that.
I was like, I didn't know
The thing
about
about
that.
Kraken is they're known for having a very dark rum. It's a very bold, very like I don't know better words. I'm just gonna say opinionated taste. Like you're either gonna like it or you're not.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Guinness. Guinness is a very dark, uh, stout
yeah,
lager,
stout.
stout. Very, very dark stout. Whereas a lighter stout, more people are going to enjoy. So Kraken has a very specific audience that they're kind of going towards.
I always forget about Guinness. I need to pick some up. I actually like Guinness. It's pretty good. And I never like whenever I'm beer shopping or just alcohol in general shopping, I never think to get it.
You start trying some spiced rums. I've really never gotten too far into that because I prefer mixed drinks, and there are plenty of mixed drinks for spiced rums, but the ones that I tend to gravitate towards prefer a clear, unspiced one. That's why I picked up the 4-year clear one of this bottle instead of a darker one. That's a cool fucking glass. Do they sell those? Let me see.
Which one?
Please say yes. They don't. So if you go to, or like on Kraken's website, maybe it's on bar. Maybe you can buy it there.
Are you on the cocktails?
Just go to rum. Go to the gold rum. What the hell happened? Why did I end up here? Okay, here we go. And the one that passion fruit daiquiri is in. It's like fucking squid tentacle.
Oh yeah, yeah. They might have that.
I can't find it. That's a super cool bottle.
Tentacle glass. The tentacle glass is fucking cool.
So they got one with the tentacle coming up it, but not one that has like the ends like a jellyfish.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen it before. Maybe it was just like a limited run of those.
I mean, you could probably just buy it from somewhere else, but I was seeing if Kraken himself had one. I need to learn more cocktails. I do a lot of very basic, just popping liquor mixers. I'd like to actually learn how to do some more cocktails.
Yeah, most of the stuff I make is very simple.
Some more mojitos. Now I know we're getting into winter, and so it's not necessarily mojito weather anymore, but I did like those blackberry mojitos.
See, that's the funny thing. It's like I'm like opposite of the seasons on drinks. Like as the more it gets colder out, the more I want like fruity drinks. Like fucking blue Hawaiians and shit like that. And in like the dead of summer, I have like no desire for those at all.
Brother, in the dead of summer, nothing hits better than a daiquiri. I don't care if that's a girly drink. I love good strawberry daiquiri.
I will never judge anyone off of what they drink because fuck out. If it tastes good, fucking I'm having it.
Yeah, pretty much. I know a lot of people that when I tell them, yeah, I prefer rum over anything else, they're like, ah, fuck, I could never. So I know I'm in a minority when it comes to my preferred spirit. I don't know, but those vodka lemonades at the golf course are pretty good.
Yeah, those were pretty good. My preferred is whiskey, but I also enjoy rum. Tequila can't get into.
No, I've not. The only way I can get in, I can enjoy like a martini, not martini, wrong fucking drink.
That's gin. I do
margarita.
like gin.
Like margaritas, they have to be flavored.
Yeah.
Like raspberry, strawberry margaritas. I can't just do a straight margarita. It tastes awful. My dad was like, "Oh no, you just have to have a good. You have to have a good tequila for that." And one time he was making martinis, and he's like, "You just have to have a good gin. A bad one, you're gonna be able to notice." I was like, "No, I'm gonna be able to notice any of them. I guarantee you." Made me one of each. Didn't like either one. Like, nah, I just don't like. This is not the kind of liquor I like.
I like gin, but I like it more in the like a long drink kind of sense, where it's very. It's like most of the time when you're making gin drinks, the focus of the drink is the gin, whereas I like it more as kind of like a back seat kind of flavor. So, yeah, because like on the long drinks, it's like the main flavor is like the citrusy stuff or the whatever flavor it is, peach, cranberry, whatever, and then you get the gin afterwards. It's not as strong. It's not as potent. That's what I tend to like more. If I'm
I don't know. See, I
drinks.
taste the floralness of the gin very quickly when it comes to long drinks.
But it's not like overpowering.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
I don't know. I haven't had very many gin drinks, but it's a good spirit to use. I feel like it gets underused. Like if you use it in the right way, it can be really good. It's got a very interesting flavor.
I think I'll start expanding my horizons when it comes to alcohols. Once I just really have more room. Like, I hate to say it, but I don't really have space to collect a bunch of different kinds right now.
Yeah, I really wish
If
I
I put
had.
them, like most people put them on top of their fridge or something. I put them on top of my fridge, my cats are gonna knock the fuckers to the floor. So I can't do that.
Fucking cats. No, I wish I
So
had.
yeah,
I wish I had the
yes.
space to like have a full like bar set up.
I think in my future I will. I'll have in my dream home plans. I would have 2 rooms that are just me. I'd have my office with all my games and yada yada whatever, and I would have a quote unquote man cave that would have, yeah, I'd have a full bar. I'd be able to display a ton of different bottles. It would also have like a $15,000 air filtration and HVAC system so that I could have cigars in that room and have none of that smoke go anywhere in the house.
See,
And none of it would linger in the room either to sit on anything.
you can solve that problem without the expensive HVAC.
But yeah, go
Garage.
outside.
Garage. Get a fucking shop like Lucas's parents have. Set up a bar
I
out
mean,
there.
yes, but I really like the indoor, just have a room for all this that's nice, relaxing place.
I don't know.
Whereas in the garage,
I'm in the
even the
garage bar camp. Like fucking roll up on your motorcycle, hop off, boom, you're at the bar. Sit down, fucking have a drink.
yeah, but I don't got that many friends.
That's the only downside.
Like, what's the point of setting up a whole garage bar for like the one person that you're gonna have come over and your wife?
If you build it, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah, I'm not running a fucking small form bar out of my garage for the community. Sorry.
No, I was talking like fucking Field of Dreams.
Oh, I know.
If you build it, the friends will come.
Especially in the line of work I want to go into. I'm not gonna really make any friends I want to do that with at my job. Because mainly it'll be remote. Who the fuck am I gonna? Yeah, come down from Connecticut. Come see me in my bar.
You want to Skype into my bar?
So just a nice small, not small, but just a nice room that I can deck out and make a man cave. Get some hella good filtration. That it could be blizzarding outside and I can still have a stogie.
I haven't had a cigar in a very long time.
It's been a hot minute for me. I mean, well, I had one on the bachelor trip, and I bought a Buffalo Trace cigar, and I think it was plugged. I had a very hard time drawing from it. But yeah, nobody here does cigars anymore. Like, Tyler really doesn't do that much anymore. Ethan and Blade, no. Lucas doesn't really hang out with us very often. So it's just me. And I don't have anywhere nice outside to go do that at. So I was like, I would want a friend if I was doing that. I got no friends that do that here.
It's like I don't even have anywhere I can buy cigars. If I want to buy cigars, I got to go. I probably got to go up to Kansas City or over to Wichita.
Yeah, online.
I was like, yeah, you can, but I like the experience going in. Like, oh, what do you got? What do you got today? I can fucking sniff them, see if they smell good.
I mean, you can't really get any smell through the cellophane
You can get
if
it.
you're buying this cellophane cigar.
You can get it from the the box though, because they're usually packed with the same tobacco leaves they're using in the cigars. It's just the ones that didn't quite make the cut.
I mean, yeah, the experience of the cigar shop is cool, but I mean, damn, dude, online is where the deals are. Anybody that does cigars regularly buys most of their shit online.
Online's good if you know what you like. I'm still in the phase of figuring out what I really like.
Well, even if you don't know what you like, you got all the tons of sampler packs. I mean, you got
That's
like the
true.
90 plus rated sampler packs of 10 of the quote unquote best cigars out there right now. Now you could absolutely hate all of them because you have a different taste, but
Man, these are the best. These are shit.
currently the ones I like the most are infused cigars, which are looked down upon by a large part of the community, but who gives a shit? It's what I like.
I like those what were they? The acid hunt
Acid 20s.
20s. That's it. I want to say
And those are
100.
an infused cigar.
Yeah,
So
those are my favorite.
they're not premium hand rolled cigars. They're made in a factory,
A bomb factory.
rolled by machines,
They're bombs.
and they're not 100% pure tobacco leaf. In order for them to be infused, there has to be something else in there. So that's where a lot of the snobs will come in like, oh no, fuck that. It's not pure leaf, so I'm not going to do it. I'll take my very slim extra bit of maybe cancer to have shit taste good.
Oh no, this causes me slightly more cancer, but it tastes way better.
Nah, I don't smoke often enough to really be concerned about that.
No, neither do I.
Sure, there are the cases of you fucking smoke once and then bam, cancer, but
You probably were gonna get cancer anyway.
honestly,
No, for my bachelor party trip, I want to find a cigar bar. I'm sure there's one in Colorado Springs or around there we could go to.
cigar bar or cigar lounge?
Either.
Because cigar lounges, you just kind of chilling there, not doing much of anything. Like you're not even really drinking. You're just sitting there, cigar.
I have.
Okay, so here's what we do, right? We take a trip up to Black Hawk, go to the Monarch Casino. You can have a cigar in the casino, and they have a really good restaurant with one of the best brisket sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
How fucking far
Boom.
away is that?
Yeah, that's a little bit out there.
Oh yeah, that's up by Denver.
I mean, we'll be in Denver anyway.
Wait. Actually, we're gonna. Yeah, we'll be pretty close to that. I plan on going to the Coors Brewery. Hopefully, doing a tour there. It's gonna.
I mean, where's that at?
It's right outside of Denver, Golden, right west of Denver, like the middle of Denver.
Oh, it's over in Golden.
Yeah. You ever
Seriously,
been
it doesn't look that far on a map to get to Black Hawk, but that's all twisty mountain roads. It takes way longer than you think.
Oh yeah, I know.
Our Airbnb when we went skiing was just north of Black Hawk, up in the mountains. And holy shit, it took like fucking 40 minutes to get like 6 miles. Because it was all twisty bullshit roads.
Yeah. Look, on the day we go to Golden, I plan on taking the twisty bullshit back roads just because we're gonna be on motorcycles, so that'll be fun. And
Well, there's not really too many twisty bullshit roads to Golden. It's technically still a suburb of Denver.
so I'm guessing we're gonna
Past
be.
Golden.
I'm guessing we're gonna be staying in like Manitou Springs or something like that. I was thinking about going like up and around up by like Deckers. And then back in, so like way up into the mountains and then back over. But I don't know.
Manitou's where I stayed with my dad. There's a really good pizza place, like some of the best calzones I've probably had up in Manitou.
Yeah, Manitou's a cool place.
We
Colorado Springs is a cool place. I haven't. I've I've been there fairly recently, but I haven't like stayed there. We just like drove through. We like stopped, got some fucking groceries, got some fucking water and shit from the springs, and then kept going. It's like I really want to spend more time there. It's a really cool place. I was like, me and my family went on vacation there many years ago, and it was super fun.
I'm trying to find which place me and my dad stayed. It had a really good parking lot for bikes. Like we could park in not necessarily an actual parking spot, but nobody gave a shit. And it was really nice. I'll find it later. Oh well.
The Keg Lounge.
No, Manitou's a nice place. It gets you to a lot of the more outdoorsy stuff. It's just a few minutes from the start of Pikes Peak. You can get to Cave of the Winds if you want to walk around a mountain. You can get to Garden of the Gods.
Yeah, Manitou's still a little touristy than what
Oh, it's very touristy.
I usually prefer. I was like, I prefer like the little tiny mountain towns no one's ever heard of to go stay in, but for stuff that's close to Pikes Peak, Manitou's probably about as good as we're gonna get, unless we want to go a little farther north.
No, I think Manitou is quite literally the closest town to the start of Pikes Peak there is.
Oh yeah,
Especially
definitely.
for ease of access, because it's literally you leave your hotel, you go down their main road for about 3 minutes maybe,
Yeah,
and then you're on interstate for like 5 minutes tops, and then you turn off and you're on to
Pikes
Pikes
Peak
Peak.
Highway, Pikes Peak Highway and Tollgate is also Pikes Peak International Hill Climb starting line.
Yep. Hopefully when we go, we don't have to fucking sit in traffic for like an hour, like I did with my dad, and get the worst sunburn I've ever had in my entire life, and have my bike like overheat on me, sitting at like 223 degrees Fahrenheit.
How how hot does your bike usually run?
Not that hot.
Like
No, it's in the upper hundreds if it's a warm day and I'm not going if I'm just putting around town it can get into the low twos, but
I was like my Ducati, my like if I'm on the highway and cruising, it's fine. It's like like 150, 160 around there usually. Dude, if I'm putting around town though, holy fuck, that thing gets toasty. Like
I mean, yeah.
215 plus is not uncommon. If I'm like
Yeah,
stuck,
215 is a bit of a concern for my bike.
I was like, that's
It's
fucking
probably
hot.
fine, but
It's fine. It doesn't go much above that because the radiator fan kicks in and all that. But it's like, god damn, you can feel that shit on your leg. It's getting kind of uncomfortable.
let's see. Operating temps for a ZX6R. Normal cruising temps between 150 and 180. Yeah, I don't get that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 215 is like the upper level of you're starting to get pretty hot for my bike anyway. Would you Would you like to sample the new rum?
Sure.
We'll get a second opinion here on if it's good or not.
All right. Yeah, I guess the consensus on the Ducati forms is that about 210 is average if you're like fucking stuck in traffic for the multi.
That's strong. I can smell it.
It's really not, though. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be able to smell it. It's alcohol.
Have you seen my snail yet?
But so here's something that I just got reminded of that you're well aware of, but I'm going to recommend to anybody that goes to the area. That freaking sushi bar.
Yeah, how was that? I was gonna ask about that.
I mean, it's pricey. We
Is it like steakhouse
you get
pricey or like more than that?
It depends on how hungry you are, honestly, and what kind of stuff you're pulling off the line. So we were told when we sat down, oh, if you order 15 plates, you get a little gotcha ball, and you get a prize. So we're like, all right, we're eating fucking 15 plates. That's our goal here. 15 plates is gonna run you like $53. Like it's up there. Each plate is $3.40 times 15.
I mean,
Yeah, $51 before tax.
how much food are you getting though? Because like nice steakhouse, you're gonna spend like $70 for two people.
And the amount depends on what you're grabbing. So like, if you're just grabbing some pretty basic like California rolls and stuff off the line, you're getting four pieces of sushi off of that one plate. So about $1 a piece roughly, which isn't too bad. But if you're grabbing like sashimi or nigiri, sea urchin, shit like that, you're getting one piece per plate. Some of the nigiris, you got two pieces with. But if it was like a special cut of this bluefin tuna, then you got one piece. Bluefin toro, so the body of the tuna, the good meat, you got one piece for $3.40.
I mean, that doesn't really sound too bad. It gives you an opportunity to try a bunch of different things.
It does, and you can special order stuff. Like they had a limited time, like a wagyu thing there. I think they overcooked the wagyu. It was pretty chewy for me. Consensus from the second tasting of the Fleur de Caña is
Not bad.
not bad.
Smooth.
It's a very light rum. You don't taste it until the end.
Yeah. That's nice.
There you go. Here, folks. The seal of approval.
Nice. But I definitely want to go try that. Just for the experience. I want to at least do it once to go try a fucking conveyor belt restaurant.
Oh, I'd go back. I'd go back to that place. But now I know you're gonna spend a bit of money. But having the conveyor belts, the little robot waiters bringing out your water and shit, like that was cool. It winked and blew a kiss at me when it came by.
Oh, getting a little flirty there.
It was working that tip.
Do you have to tip the robots?
Do what? Oh yeah. Yeah. She paid for that meal, and almost nothing is actually brought to you by people unless you specifically call for the person. And so she's like, "How much do you think I should tip?" I'm like, "Fucking bare minimum." Like, there's...
No one fucking did anything.
yeah, it's like it smells like moss. It smells like the lake. Yeah, it's like the only people that are doing anything are the fucking cooks, and they're getting paid to cook my shit. So, and they're not even cooking it. It's sushi. They're just putting it together. It's raw.
You're just assembling cut up fish. Don't even have to Like making sushi is like you have to be pretty skilled to do it like properly, but it's not like incredibly hard by any means.
I got up at 6. I was home at 6.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, making sushi is actually pretty hard. Like it takes some pretty good skill. I tried making what the fuck are they called? They're rice. They're the rice balls shaped like triangles with like stuff in the middle.
Oh yeah, God, I can't remember what those are called either.
Do you remember what those are called? Cool. I'm gonna look it up. Japanese rice balls.
Onigiri.
Onigiri, yes. I tried making onigiri, and honestly, forming the triangle I thought would be really hard. It's not. The hard part is getting the rice right.
Yeah, you
Which
have
was my first attempt to ever doing it, and it was like semi-sticky, but not fully. So when I was done making it, it looked fine, but then you'd go to pick it up or take your first bite, and the fucker just fall apart.
Fall
I'm like,
apart,
oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, sticky rice is hard to get right. I've tried a couple times. It doesn't. Yeah, it's a lot harder than you think it is.
No, that's really hard, and like everywhere online, just like get yourself a rice cooker. I'm like, fuck you, I don't have a rice cooker. How do I make this without one? And then it's like 97 steps to do it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like I'm sure if you have a rice cooker, it's pretty easy, but yeah, I do not know many people who have rice cookers.
I don't make enough rice. But if I had a rice cooker, I'd make my own sushi. I'd try to make onigiri again. I have a sushi making kit that I still need to do, but I need a rice cooker to make the fucking rice.
If you're seaweed wrapping it, it stays a little better, but
Well, no, see, the onigiri uses a little piece of seaweed to hold it. And I cut that like too big or something, because then even the seaweed was like hard to eat around. I'm like, man, I fucked this up.
Yeah.
The rice like tasted fine. It was a little salty. I might have oversalted it, but I did a tuna filling in the middle. I don't know, definitely hardest dish I've ever tried to make. Try is the key word.
yeah. It's weird because it really doesn't look like it'd be hard to do, but it is.
It's the rice. The rice is hard.
And you'd think the rice would be like the simplest part, but it's not.
No, I had to wash that shit like 4 times before it was like clear and able to even begin to work with.
That is one thing I miss about Hayes is being able to go get good sushi. There is no good sushi places around here. Like anywhere fucking close. It sucks.
Alright, Hayes has decent sushi, yeah. Like Sakatumi it's pretty good. But it is heavily Americanized.
I'm fine with that. It's like
Having the rice on the outside of the wrap is an American thing. That didn't exist until America decided, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna reverse this. But no, it is very good.
I was like, I don't care if it's not traditional as long as it tastes good. The stuff around here is not traditional and it doesn't taste that good.
Nah, I'm good with Americanized. I mean, I do like the traditional stuff too. We've ate a couple of, well, one. I think we've ate at one, probably truly authentic. I can't even say truly, but mostly authentic sushi restaurant. I guess I ate one with my dad too, and that stuff's good. But the Americanized stuff is Also pretty fucking good. Like, one of my favorite rolls here is fried. The rice is fried.
Yeah.
But damn, is it good.
It's the same with like Mexican food though. It's like good authentic Mexican food is really fucking good. But sometimes you want the super Americanized shit.
Still think some of the funniest things that I've ever heard is somebody referring to Taco Bell as Mexican food.
Yeah, no.
No, no, it's not. Taco Bell is its own thing. It's not even legally required. You can't legally even call it food. It's Taco Bell.
We're out of nacho cheese. What would you like instead?
Fucking nacho cheese.
Lists off 50 other things. Nacho cheese.
Top 10 Ethan moment right there.
So fucking dumb.
Closely followed by walking into Pizza Hut and saying, "Man, it smells like pizza in here." No shit. It smells like fucking pizza in here.
It's a pizza restaurant. What were you expecting?
Man, that lady at the counter was... She was holding it together pretty well when he said that, but then when I had just hit him with the no shit, she fucking lost
She
it.
lost it. The nacho cheese one was fucking great. That poor cashier. We're out.
Alright, so speaking of poor cashiers here, I'm gonna out my girlfriend. Activate. So we went to Activate in KC, which was very fun, actually. I sweated more there than fucking rock climbing. Highly recommend to anybody. It is expensive though. It is pretty pricey. But anyway, when you play your games, you earn points and yada yada whatever. You get prizes at the end of your games. Well, if you got enough. If you got enough points and you carry your points carry over each time you go there, so it's not like an arcade where you trade in tickets for shit. It's, oh, you hit a milestone, here's a reward. We go to scan our cards when we were done for the guy to tell us, oh, did you get enough stuff for anything? And he tells us, alright, we're going to do this one by one, though. Like, I can only do one at a time. So we'll start with you. And I scan my card, and as he's talking, Cassidy walks up, fucking puts her card on the reader. It scans in, and he just stares her down. Like, this bitch. Like, are you fucking serious? She just looks at him and goes, "My bad. I don't listen, apparently." And just walked away.
I can't fucking hear, so he should have spoke up because I did not hear him say, "We're gonna do this one at a time." I literally have to go to an audiologist.
So that fucking happens. And we get done with our stuff, we get into the car, and she looks at me and goes, "I didn't look him in the eyes after that. When he was giving me my stuff, I just stared down." No, that dude gave the most genuine, "Are you fucking serious?" look I've ever seen out of any human being.
You fucking ruined that man's day.
And this dude's like, "I'm fucking done with today."
Yeah, we were the first group in there that day. So he was like, "Are you shitting me?"
He had a bad day the rest of the day because of you.
Honestly.
Oh shit.
I still think about that.
You tripping.
It does. It did, especially that first night. Where it happened, I was like, I'm never gonna be able to go back there again if you were here. Remember me out of spite.
Remember you had a spite, brother. The next time we're gonna be back there is gonna be like 6 months from now.
6.
Wait, even if we go to KC again, doesn't mean we're going to activate that trip.
I told you.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, you gotta fucking study to go to that fucking place. There's a trivia game that made me feel like a retard.
Dude, most trivia games make me feel like a fucking retard.
No, but the first question, right? Like it's a basketball game, and so it gives you the question. You shoot a hoop for the answer you want. First fucking question, and you have 10 seconds to answer each one. Comes up. What do you call a group of rabbits? Both of us just fucking blank, and we're just watching the time tick, and it's like, well, fucking pick something, shoot one. What? Do you know what it is? Do you know what a group of rabbits is,
don't.
Brett? Yeah, neither did we. We chose wrong like 4 fucking times, and we ran out of time.
What is a group of
It's
rabbits?
a herd.
What?
It's a herd of rabbits.
I did not think that would be
Listen,
it.
I like on shit that is like a murder of crow, a mob of this, a mafia of this. Not fucking herd of rabbits.
Another one of them, I should have known. It hits me with a, what's the 4th planet from the sun? And I went, fucking got this. Venus, swish, wrong. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it is not Venus.
I switched Venus and Mars. We ran out of time again and fucking lost. And I was like, dude, am I stupid? Or like, what's going on here? I pride myself on knowledge of useless facts, and I'm fucking up all of these questions.
I'm very knowledgeable on useless facts, but it has to be a very specific topic. Like aviation.
Astronomy is...
Astronomy, fucking rockets.
Nah, dude, it hit a math question. It was like, what's this plus this? I fucking swished that shit within like 2 seconds. But 4th planet from the sun, man. Got me there. But nah. Activate. Really fun. I think us as a group, we'd have a blast. Because you can have up to like 5 people in each room.
Yeah. Well, next time you go up there, we can fucking meet you up there. If I'm not in haze.
Oh no.
Are you good?
I swallowed the liquor wrong. That hurt so bad.
You're supposed to drink it with your, not with your
My
lungs.
lungs. Dude. Christ, my eyes are watering. That wasn't cool. That was not a cool time. Yeah, no, next time we'll have to plan it a bit better. Because you're like, hey, what are we doing this weekend? I'm like, shit.
Dude, I didn't see anyone this
We
weekend.
are gone. We're not going to
Fucking-
be here.
I think Blade was
Well,
working.
Ethan was sick.
Blade, I think Blade was like working or something. Lucas, we never fucking hear from.
Yeah, Ethan was getting sick over the weekend. Nah, we didn't know how long you guys were gonna be here. Like, it came to Monday, and I called out. I was like, it's in service. Ethan's called out sick. I didn't feel the greatest, but I could have still gone to work. But I was like, I got a shit ton of sick leave. Nah, I'm calling out. And we didn't know you guys were still gonna be in Hayes like all of Monday.
Yeah, well, we were doing engagement pictures, so we were kind of busy.
Otherwise, we would have like gotten lunch with y'all or something. Like we talked about it, but we're like, Now they're out east. They're probably heading back home. And then like an hour later, you're back in Hayes. I'm like, motherfucker, they're still here.
Oh no, we were out hunting. We went hunting that morning, and then and then we had engagement pictures in the afternoon. Put out my fucking trail camera. Went and looked for pheasants that didn't exist, apparently. I'm fully convinced that pheasants just disappear from existence whenever I'm holding a shotgun.
They just turn invisible.
They got that active camo. But yeah, Monday we were pretty busy, so I don't know if we would have had time to anyway.
Well, we did give you guys some thought, at least.
I appreciate it.
We just thought when we were like, oh, they're still in the area. Oh, now they're heading home. Nope. No, you were not.
It's okay. I didn't hang out with Ethan either. I just hang out with Ethan's mom.
You had her take your pictures?
Yeah. I was gonna fuck with him, but he was sick. So I was gonna be like, fine, don't hang out. I'll just go hang out with your mom instead.
We saw her taking pictures when we were out disc golfing one day, and I tried messing with her, but I don't think the family enjoyed me. She was taking pictures of. Like, they were trying to tell, like, the little girls, like, a pose to be on this bench, and I'm like, I just yelled from the tee pad. I was like, you don't have to listen to her. I know she's bossy. You can just backtalk her. And they did not look enthused by me.
They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
As we were walking around, I was like, it's okay. I know her. I'm friends with her son. This is her son. I'm not just a weird guy. Okay, enjoy your pictures.
Oh, man. Anyway, I think that's probably a good place to wrap up.
Yeah, no video games. That one just kind of ramblings.
No, we got into alcohol and restaurants, so I feel like we hit one other thing, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. I know I'm 2 drinks in here, and I don't know if I'm just heavier pouring than normal, but I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I need to go grab another one. I'm actually not on call for one, so it's kind of nice.
Knowing that Stonehouse has some Florida Cognac in the store already, I can probably convince them to order the 4-year, so I can just have this on hand.
Yeah.
They do take requests, so...
I know. They'll take a request with anything. Like, if you want a specific drink, you want a specific cigar, they'll try their best to get it.
Yeah, they don't have as big of a selection as the other stores in Hayes, but I do think I like them the most. That's why I have a rewards account with them.
Need to get them to sponsor the cast.
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
It's like...
Anywho's.
Yep, anyway. We will talk to you all next week.
Yep. See you guys then.
Hopefully we have a little more cohesive plan of what to talk about instead of just rambling about alcohol and shit for an hour. But I don't know. Sometimes it's good to get back to these kind of episodes, I think. A little bit different of a topic than usual. But anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
See you guys.